Hello, everybody. Alan Winde here. And who would have thought that 102 years ago, when Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela was born, that he would have had such an amazing impact on the world. And here we are, 102 years later, and we are still celebrating this man and what he meant for us as South Africans, but also for the world. And on Mandela's birthday, it is the day that we all go out and we get involved in acts of kindness, acts of compassion, where we do things for our fellow man. And today, being that day, is one of the difference, because at the moment we're not able to all go out and do the things that we used to do in years gone by, giving our 67 minutes, making that difference in society, because we're all social distancing, because we're wearing our masks, because we are flattening the curve of this COVID-19 virus. And so I ask you, in this special year, this year that we must not waste, let's go out and do some more things in a different way. And if you had to get some advice from me, the first thing I would do is say, please join the Maskathon. We are trying to make sure that we collect over 1 million masks for those who cannot afford a mask. And I promise you, if Mandela was alive today, he would be looking at those that were unable to protect themselves, and I'm pretty certain he would be doing exactly the same thing. Please enjoy your 67 minutes. I know I am going to, and we all need to be making sure that those acts of kindness make the difference that Mandela wanted us to all make in the world. Thank you.
I'm sorry, folks. I know that must have been very, very, very hard for you to watch. But just imagine how challenging it was for me to compile this nauseating material about anal Winde, the Premier of the Cape, the most beautiful sewer in the world. There's a mountain there, you know. Anyway, if you found that one nauseating, get your bath bags ready. There's more. I'm not sure if this is going to help very much, but let's lighten the load with some dancing. Are you ready? Get that puke bag handy. Sorry for subjecting you to that. I cut it in half to reduce your nausea. So it could have been a lot worse. So, apart from attending Jerusalem performances at his overloaded convert hospitals, what else has Anal Windbag been up to since becoming Premier of the Western Cape, the finest, most beautiful city in the world? 3 things stand out, and I have to issue a warning here again. They all register a maximum 10 on the kotsometer. One of his first acts as Premier was to recommend a 20 million rand renovation project for Madam Zilla. That's 20 million rand. That's equivalent of what? Around about 20 houses in Boedezig or Richwood. Just for renovations to Lady Z's home. These two presided over the highest crime-riddled city in the world outside of Haiti, with the filthiest rivers and estuaries in the world outside of Haiti, a city Donald Trump correctly referred to as a shithole, and I also correctly referred to Cape Town as a shithole. Deal with it. And then there's that little issue of the homeless children on the streets. While this kind of money gets lashed out. And now, he's got 1.8 billion to spend on putting needles into their arms. Yes, needles, not food. No roof over their heads, no food. Needles. That's what we want to put into their arms. When has the Oppenheimer party ever cared about anything other than themselves, these filthy, disgusting reprobates that people in the plush suburbs so admire? You sicken me as much as your leaders sicken me.
To remarks that suggest that Cape Town or the Western Cape just wants to be independent from all the other provinces in the country?
Well, I first want to react to the want to be independent. Definitely not. I'm a proud South African. But I'm also a South African who has a mandate from the citizens, and my job is a duty of care to the citizens of this province. So I must do everything in my power to make sure I help to keep people in this province safe. Whether it's our safety plan and making sure that perhaps there's a shortfall of policing numbers, I've got to step in there. And of course, when it comes to vaccines, we need to get back to work. We need to get on with our lives. We need to save lives. And of course, these vaccines are going to help us. We've got a year, this year, where we see the rollout of vaccines, but definitely the shortfall, I want to fill it in. Of course, it's not an easy market out there. There are hundreds of countries trying to buy vaccines at the moment. I've got a report coming up. We've got I've been told there's 28 companies and suppliers that have been contacted. So we'll see what that report comes back as, which should be back. They were supposed to come in by the end of the month. So this is the start of a new month. I'll get that report this week. I've also been contacting foreign countries, partner provinces in other countries. If you've got excess, please, we want to buy.
And then there's the 3.5 million rand for the statue of the Masonic Messiah, the 4664 Madiba. See that number, 4 signifying death, 666, you know who that signifies, and then another 4 signifying death. One big coincidence, of course. But moving on, if you can handle looking at this picture without running for the toilet, you've got a better constitution than I have. That's about as much as I could take of this insidious, repulsive, revulsive, Masonic, politically correct, patronizing ponce of a puppet. That's as much as I can handle. I'm sure you feel the same. I don't know what level of masonry he's on, probably level 33, but one thing's for sure. He's a full 10-star unbearable ponce of a Saffa Arsehole. Thank you for watching, and bravo to you if you're still here. I don't know how you did it. I almost didn't make it. And don't forget to do the like thing under the video. There's a like icon. Please click it. Or dislike if you like. And if you haven't as yet subscribed, please hit the red button under the video. It's a small way of supporting the channel, and it is much appreciated. Coming up next in the SA's most unbearable series, we have John Maytham, the Messiah, Gareth Cliff, the tantrum boy who gets a new TV show every time he throws a tantrum, Thuli Madansela, who takes half an hour to complete a sentence with 14 words in, Sulphur Sally Burdette, ENCA, absolute repulsive evil woman. Of course, no list would be complete without the harlot, the political harlot, Madam Zilla. And then there's Ronaldo Gous, a walking advert for a GoFundMe for a lobotomy. Thanks again for watching, and look out for the next in this dreadful series.